So Cardano just got ranked excellent by a rating provider. And that is very important for Cardano, for ERA, and I'm going to explain how that is really important. So in financial markets, we have independent firms and institutes that does extensive and thorough research on insurers, asset managers, hedge funds, banks, crypto exchanges, and crypto projects. And after doing that research, applying a bunch of formulas on it, they provide a rating to it that can be between A to E, just like teachers mark on the papers. And based on those ratings, retail investors and institutions, they decide whether they want to use the platform or they want to buy the token or buy the stock, or basically they just decide whether they want to do anything with the platform based on the rating, because it tells them whether it is safe, whether it's a good investment opportunity or not. So getting marked safe and getting a good rating from these rating providers is really, really important. And Cardano just got ranked excellent, which is really important. And I'm going to show you guys the rating, and we're going to take a look at other platforms as well. And the reason why these ratings are very important is back in 2008, when the major financial crisis and collapse happened, one of the reasons that it happened was because we had a financial product called mortgage-backed funds, which were not safe at all. They were very risky. They posed a risk of getting defaulted, but still, these rating providers at that time, they rated these funds as safe, which led banks and retail investors and institutions to buy heavily into those funds. And since the asset was not safe at all, it was marked safe. I don't know for what reason, but it wasn't safe. And since they all bought in, the whole collapse happened. Now, the reason that I'm explaining this is even though it was a bad product, but since it was marked safe by these rating providers, everyone, including banks, bought heavily into it. So it doesn't matter how good your platform is. If it gets marked bad by these rating services, it's very likely that the platform won't succeed. The token or stock, it won't receive much investments. And even if it's a bad platform, but it gets a good rating, I mean, we all saw what happened in 2008. So that's why these ratings are really important. So we have a platform called Weiss Ratings, which gave Cardano a B. Now, B in this case is excellent because they never give an A. So this is an ascending order with Bitcoin getting the highest rating, that is B+. We have Athena with B+, we have Ethereum at B+, we have Avalanche at B, and we have Cardano at B. So Cardano here is coming at number 5. Out of how many cryptos here? So Cardano ranked number 5 out of 13,773 cryptos that they rated. So there's 0 on A because they never give A to crypto projects, apparently. There are 18 platforms and projects that received a B ranking, including B+, B, and B negative. Cardano received a B ranking. So there's only 18 projects, 18 tokens that received B ranking. We have 45 that received C, which includes C, C negative, C positive, and it includes XRP. So XRP is in the C category. And we have 707 cryptos in D and about 13,000 in the E category. Now, this is one independent platform. Just to confirm things, I looked at other ratings, other independent platforms and their ratings, which are public. This is for the Q4 of 2025. So it's for the last year, for the last quarter. And again, Cardano ranked number 5 here. Now, I think Cardano could have been ranked better here, but because of market availability score, which, Cardano received 61 out of 100 because there is no spot Cardano or ERA ETF yet. There are multiple filings for it, applications for it by Grayscale and other institutes, but there is no ADA ETF, spot ETF in US that is approved. So because of that, it received a 61 here. And the same reason applies in the custody score. So the custody score basically tracks how many institutes and hedge funds and asset managers they keep custody of ADA for other investors, which it got 78 again because it doesn't really have a spot ADA ETF yet. But if he had a spot ETF, I think the scores could have been much better. But still, out of all the cryptos, we have thousands of them. And even if we talk about in terms of market capitalization in the top 100, Cardano still ranked number 5. And that says something because they do thorough research. They take a look at the technology, the adoption, they take a look at almost everything possible that we overlook. And based on that, they provide this rating. So the market performance obviously depends on the overall market, overall sentiment, macro elements, and everything else. That currently, the risk is weak, which is good. Momentum is also weak here. And the market performance grade is D at the moment. But this, it changes. This is dynamic. The technology and adoption, it is almost static. This is something that doesn't change. This is the core fundamentals of Cardano. And for technology, it has received excellent. For adoption, it is good, and technology adoption grade is B+. You can't get a better score than B+ here. Just keep that in mind. So Cardano is being ranked excellent by not just one, rating provider, but by almost everyone, every independent rating provider. It is being marked excellent, which is really good news because this is what almost everyone looks at, whether it is governments, whether it is asset managers, whether it is hedge funds, whether it is institutes that are willing to buy ADA, or if it's retail investors, they're looking to invest into ADA. These ratings are important, and ADA has received excellent rating here. So I think for ADA holders, this is a wonderful news. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you think about this, and I'll see you guys in the next video shortly. So stay tuned.